Welcome back to Will's Notch 444. If you're new here, welcome. If you turn bell, welcome back. This reading right here is going to be for my Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, North, North, South, and in the place from y'all chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful Friday. May God continue to bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for liking, for coming, for subscribing. Thank y'all for just being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Love y'all down. Love y'all to pieces. But Aries, that's someone that making a head over heart decision to tell you the truthful about a relationship. You know, this person could have been in a relationship with the person, or this person was gonna come in and tell you about a relationship that they had with their person. You know, this person wasn't very honest and very truthful about the relationship. You know, it was a one-sided relationship. You know, you was given to this person. You know, you was being truthful and honest with this person. You were being very respectful for this person. You wasn't the one. You didn't cheat on this person. You wasn't lying. You wasn't being manipulative. You wasn't being on gaslight. You was being honest and upright, honest and upright, truthful with this person. And somebody wasn't being truthful about a relationship with you, because they had somebody else on the other side of town. They were dealing with somebody that was, somebody could have been dealing with somebody, an underage stripper, you know, an underage child, you know, somebody would, this ain't got to be an underage stripper. This could be an underage stripper. This could be a stripper, you know. This, like, they were saying, oh, I'm going with my homeboy, you know, me and my homeboy going to the club, you know, and actually they're going to this stripper club. You know, they're going to this club where they met the stripper at. You know, they got a relationship with the stripper. The stripper probably don't even know nothing about you. You know, and you don't know nothing about the stripper. He telling the person telling the stripper, oh, you know, I'm in a relationship with the girl, you know, she ain't doing nothing, she ain't honest with me, she cheating on me. Like, this person being manipulative with this other person they lying about you, they slandering your name. They could end up getting the person pregnant, you know, because they're manipulating the person. They telling the person, oh, you doing this and that to them, you cheating, you lying, you stealing their money, or you is taking them for granted, you don't want to clean the house, or you ain't got no job. Well, over here, but it's like you the top notch of the not top notch. Avery, it's like you beautiful, you abundant, you got a job, your house is clean. Like if you got kids, your kids are clean. I don't know if you maybe got kids with person, maybe you don't got kids with person. You know, like you is a very round out beautiful person. Like you don't cheat on nobody, you don't lie on nobody. Like you upfront with somebody, and the person just was being manipulative in your energy and around there being manipulative with somebody else. Somebody was infidelity. You know, this person would have like I said, this King of Swords wasn't being very truthful. You know, Empress in reverse. This person was cheating, lying on you, stealing from you, taking you for granted. You know, 90% is not getting the rest. They contemplate on a decision. You don't have to get your rest. You get your rest. You get relaxation. You making better decisions in your life, or you just resting. You doing your meditation. You know, you finding out what these people doing into you in your energy and around you. Like this person was very emotional. This person offer they gave you wasn't a very truthful and honest offer. They were very immature. Like they wasn't very passionate about you. You know, they was making you see one side. You may thought this person was passionate about you, but this person wasn't passionate about you. You know, this person just was in for like, but sorry, y'all. This person was just with you for a good time. This person was with you for what you could do for them. The money, the cars, the clothes, you know, you could be a celebrity. You can got to be on so you could be an influencer. You know, this person probably ain't no influence. They probably ain't got no money. They probably broke with no money. And you know, you catering to the person, you giving to the person. You know, the person was infidelity. You know, they lied, they slandered, they could have stole from you. They don't have other kids from you by somebody else. You know, that wasn't very truthful. You know, like I said, somebody dealing with an underage stripper, or this ain't gonna be an underage stripper, this could be just a stripper. You know, like someone could drive a SUV. You know, but right now you need your space. You know, you is asking for your space. Maybe you telling the person you move out, or you getting your own space. Like you moving to, like if y'all had a place together, you and the person could have had a place together. So you moving out, or this person moving out. Like you telling the person you got to leave. You know, it could have been your house or your apartment. So you telling the person you got to leave because after you found out the person was being infidelity, that was cheating and lying on you, you know, you telling that person you gotta pack up your stuff and go, or you like if y'all had a place together, you leaving, like I hear breaking the lease. Somebody could be breaking the lease. You know, you moving your stuff and putting it into an apartment. The person moving their stuff and going their way, like like. Cause this person wasn't very truthful and honest. They had infidelity problems. You know, this person was a liar, a cheater. This person had kids on you. This person could have been married. This person had a whole nother family on the other side of town. You know, it could have been across the street from you, Avery. But somebody wasn't being very truthful and honest with you. You know, like these people were doing the most to you. They were trying to block you in every aspect of your life. And your agent, like, it's a no-go. Like your angel essence is gonna let you see the person for who they really and truly is. You know. Cause these people thought they could cause challenges in your life. These people thought that you wasn't protected. These people thought that they could do any and everything in your energy and around you. Oh, like I said, these people exhausted. You know, because they can't cause no more challenges in your energy. That you done destroyed. They got their confidence is being destroyed. You know, somebody thought they destroyed your confidence. You know, like I said, the king of swords wasn't very truthful and honest with you. They thought they destroyed your confidence and who you was and what you were. But baby, you ain't being destroyed. Like your angel instantly, you see who you. Cause this person was very infidelity. Like this person was a cheater, liar, manipulator. You know. Now they got anxiety. They can't sleep. They can't eat. They in the nine of swords. You know. They got depression because you could have been a lefty person. You know. Or these person thought they had you with depression, anxiety. You know, but your angel essence is gonna let you get through it. They're gonna let you meditate, transmute their energy, you know, heal yourself, like, cause that person wasn't for you to be beat. Your angel essence letting you see that person for who they really and truly was in your energy and around you. Ooh. Yeah, we got the magician here, you know, because these people was like these people like you taking action. You know, you taking action on something. Like you moving, like you taking, like I said, you're gonna have to make a decision, and you taking that action on manifesting your dream life, who you want to, who you is, and what you is. You know, like oh, you got the ten of swords here, ten of coins here. You know, like your wealth is coming. You taking action on your wealth. You know, 110 could be significant to somebody. You know, you taking action on your wealth. You could be taking action on, like if you were married to the person, like you may be filing for divorce. You may get in your hair for divorce, alimony, or whatever the person, like you taking action on the securing your wealth, securing your liability, you know, whatever it is, because these people got past resentment towards you. You know, they don't, somebody trying to, like, trying to come in and tell you the truth. Like, this could be the person that was in infidelity with you. You know, like, they want to try to come in and tell you about about what they saw. They want to reconcile. They want to mend the marriage. They want to mend the relationship. No, no, dude. You messed up. You had kids by somebody else. You was cheated. You was a liar. Kick rocks, dude. Peace. Deuces. There go the door. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. That's what I heard. Because now they want to come in and reconcile with you. No. Like you said, hell to a no. Like you ain't got time for it. Like you trying to secure your bag. You trying to keep your finances protected. You know, you trying like you taking action on your wealth. You taking action on keeping yourself secure financially and stability because somebody was in it for money. Somebody trying to be in a relationship for the money, the fame, the wealth that you was providing for them. They wasn't providing you with nothing. They was laying up in your household. Or maybe, let me go, I'm finna go with my boy. We recording a video or we recording a song for our new album. And all the time you ain't not heard now one song. You ain't heard now one album. You ain't seen that one video. And yet they can be riding around in these fancy cars. I heard rent a car. It's like a rent, like these people. Oh, he got a $10,000 car. That car is rented, girl. She done rented that car, dude. Like these people was on the dark side of the web. They was on the web. They was with you for financial gain. They were taking action to try to steal your inheritance, try to steal your wealth. You know, try to take you for what you can get. Scamming, you know, this person ain't got no money, but you making all money, they ain't got nothing. But they want to go over here and cheat this stripper, go over here and cheat with this man, this woman, or whoever they cheat with. Like they doing the most of your energy, you know. Like these people ain't got no self-discipline about themselves. Like they ain't got no self-discipline about themselves. Cause now they want to come in and try to reconcile with you, try to make the marriage work, try to do like they're trying to make the marriage work, or if y'all got kids, they wanna try to come and see the kids, but they trying to just get back in your good graces. Girl, don't do it. This could be an empress in your energy. That wasn't very respectful of you. You know, that wasn't a very leadership role. You know, that wasn't very stable. You know, they had no stable structure. You know, they were using these different people out here to gain their money. You know, they were taking action against wealthy people, wealthy celebrity. This could be somebody acting like they're a celebrity, or like I say, somebody say, oh, me and my homeboy going to record this studio, or me and my homegirl finna go do this girl hair, and they ain't got not one client, not one studio section, not nothing. They living off other people. They borrowing money from these goons, these cartels, like these drug dealers that fund their lifestyle, you know, because they ain't got no self-discipline for themselves, you know. And they got to accept that defeat. They got to accept that you don't want this no more. They got to accept that that you making change for the better. They got to accept that you don't want nothing to do with them. You know, they got to accept defeat. You know, this could be an emperor in your energy. But somebody got to accept that it's over with. You know, they good times is over with. Good times. That's what I heard. Good times. Like that good time is over with. Because they ain't got no self-development. Their hard work didn't pay off. Like all this work they put in, it didn't even pay off. You know, like they were working behind the scenes to keep to take you for money. Like I said, this is Page of Cups. They're very immature. They trying to come in and give you a fickle offer. This page so gave you a fickle offer. Like it's no go. It's like it's a no go. Like they can't even give you the offer no more because this Page of Cups was very immature. They're very immature. They thought that little offer was gonna get somewhere with you, and they probably didn't even give you no offer. It was like a little bit of offer. Oh, I love you. At first, you acting like they were doing this and they were doing that, and then all of a sudden, they they showed their true color. They start cheating, they start lying, they start having kids. So you like this could be somebody you was in a marriage with. This could be a boyfriend, an ex, or somebody that's like. But it was like planning. Like this person was planning on doing this. This person was planning on taking you for your money. It was it was a fickle offer. It was no real true offer. Like these people, like this person planned on deceiving you, taking from you. It was no, like I said, this person really wasn't for you. They was out to gain fame and fortune off you, to take you your ten of pentacles. Like I said, somebody could drive an SUV. But when you find out what these people are doing, your angel ancestors let you cut that person out very quick. Somebody's name could be Robert or Robinson or Robin. Oh, somebody drive a black SUV. Robert again, somebody's name could be Robert. Somebody say, I'm not in love with you anymore. Like this person was never in love with you. Or this person's gonna try to come in and reconcile, but you ain't in love with that person no more. Cause your angel ancestors gonna let you figure out who the person was. Oh wow, I said cheating. Like somebody was cheating with their best friend. Person could have been cheating with their best friend, and it got to be a best friend. Like I said, it could be an underage stripper. It ain't got to be an underage stripper. It could be a stripper. It could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody in your friend. Like it could be anybody. Montana. We got somebody father going to jail. Or somebody trying to send a father to jail. We got child endangerment case here. Rest, relax, and do your meditation. Or you could be resting and relaxing, like you staying unbothered, like you ain't got time for these people. Like your ancient ancestors letting you see through these people lies and manipulation tactics. Because these people had sneaky links and they didn't want you to find out about it. The person might be coming in and say, oh, I can't stop thinking about you. I miss you. I love you. Like no, like it's something about property here. Like you and the person could have the property together. Or just a property that was left to you. These people don't stole your property. Look, stop looking back and move forward, Aries. Because ain't nothing back that made you contemplate on trying to take that person back. No, dude, don't do it. Keep walking. Like I said, kick rocks, dude. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Let that person go. Keep moving in the right direction. God got somebody better for you out there. You don't need to sit here and keep pondering, oh, I should take him back. Oh, I should, like, no. He left your life for a reason. Let him stay gone. You are too powerful. Michigan. This could be an earth sign. You got the Ace of Pentacles. These people trying to come for your Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody could be dealing with an underage stripper. couple more before we close out. Crack cocaine. Give me one more. Love messages. This is y'all reading. I'm using your information. This is y'all reading, Aries. I see y'all next time.